Hello guys, we're back again. This is your girl nurse Abena, a Ghanaian trained psychiatric nurse practicing in the Republic of Ireland. If you have always been a returning subscriber, thank you so much. But if it's the first time that you're coming across my channel, please do subscribe, like, comment and share. Every information you would want to know about relocating to the Republic of Ireland as a registered nurse or midwife, this channel got you and you have to subscribe. It's your girl nurse Abena. In today's video, it's quite funny. I'm just here to share some culture shock or culture shock. Which one is correct? I don't know. Whichever one you think is correct, let me know in the comment section. But that's what today's video is about. Some of the things I found it so shocking because it's more of an Irish culture. So when I get to witness it, I get a bit shocked about it. So those are some of the things I'm going to share with you in today's video. I know it's quite interesting and it's quite funny, but it's just to prep you as you are getting ready to also get into Ireland, either to school or to practice as a nurse. Whichever way, you will definitely also observe these things that I'm going to talk about. It may be different with other people, but this is my personal observation. I hope you want to know. Please do like, comment and share and subscribe. Hit on the notification button. You'll always be notified anytime I post new videos. Welcome once again. The first thing that I got so shocked about was when I started work, and your supervisor or your shift lead nurse or your director of nursing or your ADON, that's assistant director of nursing, where you tend to be calling them yes madam, yes sir. You'll be calling them with their titles. I was so shocked when a day my director of nursing was like, don't call me sir, just call me by my first name. I was like, whoa, just like that I can just call your name, with none of those titles like ma'am, sir, madam, Mr., Mrs. Wow. And I think it's from the beginning it's quite difficult, calling your senior bosses in such high positions and you just calling them by their name. Let's say if the person is called Daniel Smith, you just call the person Daniel. It's something else, but you need to cope with that because that's how they prefer. That's the culture of the Irish people. They are not so much into titles like that, like where I'm coming from. You understand now? So that is something shocking, and it's the culture of the Irish people. And as you are coming, you need to adapt to that. You can't be calling people ma'am, miss, Mr., sir. No, they don't like that. That's one culture shock that you highly observe in Ireland. Another culture shock has to do with their slangs. The Irish people has their way of expressing their self to other people. Irish person telling you, mind yourself. Whoa, I should mind myself. Back home, if you're telling somebody to mind yourself, you know what you're trying to tell the person, stay away kind of warning. But it's not like that over here. If an Irish person is telling you to mind yourself, he simply means take care of yourself. That's the Irish culture for you. So mind yourself simply means take care of yourself. And then sometimes you are likely to hear and some slangs like, that's grand, perfect, lovely. These kind of slangs are so common with the Irish people, and you hear it in every conversation that you have with an Irish person. They are so used to such slangs, and it's very common here. You will end up learning when you go to a boutique or when you're buying something and they see you trying a thing. The first comment they will pass on to you is, it's lovely. Yes, everything is lovely. Those are some of the Irish slangs that you are likely to hear from the Irish people when you start getting along with them. But it's normal. There are just some social slangs that you can equally learn from them. It's grand, mind yourself. You'll be speaking it to your people. Another shocking thing I have observed is how they call their meals. Back home from where we are coming, we know we have something we call breakfast, lunch, dinner or supper. But in Ireland, the breakfast is constant. Yes, we all know there is breakfast, but there's nothing like lunch in Ireland. The Irish people do not know anything like lunch. So sometimes you be at work and then a colleague may be like, Have you had your dinner? Would you take your dinner now? And you check the time and it's like 12 o'clock, half 12, 1, and they are talking about dinner. Whoa. So that's another culture shock. So it means that any food taken, what we used to call lunch back home, is actually what they call dinner. Yes. And then what we call something that we would have called dinner back home, they call it supper. So anything you take in the evening is supper to them. And what you would take in the afternoon, that we call lunch back home, they call it dinner. So that's the culture of the Irish people. It's either breakfast, dinner, and supper. There is nothing like lunch. You need to get used to. You don't have to be talking about lunch when they are actually referring to dinner. So that's another shocking thing about the Irish culture. But I mean, you get used to, as you work along with them, you get along with them, you will also get along with some of these culture thing that I'm talking about. It's sometimes shocking, if you hear it for the first time. I know those culture shocks are funny, but I know you are learning something from it. So as soon as you also get here, you lay your eyes on the low and you also observe these things. You may even observe more than what I have observed. So this is Ireland for you. Please do subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm going to give you the next culture that I found so shocking. It has to do with their food. There's no spices. Their food is not spicy. Come on, if you're going to eat an Irish meal, maybe you have to go with your pepper and you have to go with your salt. Because trust me, sometimes you don't even feel a pinch of salt in the food, but that's their cultural way of cooking. So sometimes if you're going to an Irish meal table, maybe you have to carry a bit of pepper, a bit of salt, just to spice it for yourself. Their meals are lovely. Their meals are really, really good, really lovely, and really delicious. It tastes good, but from where we're coming from, sometimes you need a bit of salt, a bit of pepper just to spice it. That's one thing about it. And most meals is made of potatoes. If you don't like potatoes, you will definitely get to love it when you get to Ireland, because potato is like, you find potato in every recipe. Potato is a lot of people in Ireland loves potatoes because there are lots of recipes you could make out of potatoes. So it's something you will find everywhere. Every restaurant you go, every home you go, there is a recipe being made from potatoes. So that's another thing about the Irish people and their cultural food. Yeah, guys, I hope you found this video funny and interesting. If there is anything about the Irish culture that I didn't mention, you can equally drop it to the comment section. Let's all learn together. This is your girl nurse Abena, a Ghanaian trained psychiatric nurse practicing in the Republic of Ireland, and this is my channel. I welcome you once again for making time to watch this snappy video. Thank you for always being part of this family. Keep subscribing, like, comment, and share. Hit on the notification button. You will always be notified anytime I post new videos. See you in my next video. Until then, I say bye-bye.